Hey everybody, you ready to go into 2021? I am. Let's do this. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of 50 and Unfiltered. I am Leslie Casey Blake, and this is episode 5. And it's also the last episode, extended version of the year. How are you guys doing out there? I'm so excited for what is in store for 2021. Hey, listen, if you like what you see and hear, please click and subscribe, comment below, leave a message for me, and we'll certainly will get back to you. All right, guys, we have a great show. I know last time we had like a holiday episode, and this is kind of the extension of the holidays, just sharing our dreams and goals for 2021, spending time with the immediate family that we can during this crazy pandemic. But we still are going to have fun with the show. We're still going to do all the things that we normally do. We're going to still have our wellness segment. We're going to still have entertainment under 2. And I'm going to have a special guest for our interview. I'm looking forward to you seeing that. But what I am thankful for is all the new subscribers, all the wonderful support and love that I've received over the last 5 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm excited about the journey of 2021. There's going to be some new elements to the show. I'm going to explain all of that in 2021. But right now, we are enjoying family, we are enjoying friends, and we are just enjoying being alive and thankful that we were able to make it through this crazy year, which was 2020. All right, guys, so we are going to start our show, and I'm going to see you real soon. Hey, everybody, this is Leslie Casey Blake, and I'm here with my girl, Veronica Oden.
Hello.
How you doing, sissy?
I'm doing fine, Sissy. How are you?
So as always, we talk about our wellness segment, and today, because again, this is still our extension to our holiday program, we are going to talk about our vision board. We mentioned this last month, and I know Veronica has a lot of wonderful ideas about vision boards, and we feel like, why is that important? Well, with everything that's gone on in 2020, we need some plans, right?
Yes.
Some plans
Something
in
to look forward to.
2021.
Yes.
And I know Veronica has done a couple of vision boards, so she's going to just talk a little bit about what's involved in a vision board, what you need, and how to, I guess, have a mission for 2021.
Absolutely. And I love the fact of talking about the vision board.
Yes.
You know, and it can go as glam and as small as you want it to be. I mean, you can have a vision party, encourage other ones.
I like that.
Before this coronavirus and everything, they got together, even as whether it's your business, whether it's your family. I did one with my kids. They even did their own little creative vision board on 2020. You can go as glam as you want and as far, but you can make it personal, make it business, whatever, but you have to have a vision. I always tell people we are visual people.
Yes.
And so you should always be planning for something.
Exactly.
You got to have a plan. You have to always be looking, what's the next step? What am I waking up for every morning for? What is my mission? What is my goal? What's beyond what I see?
Right.
I want more than beyond what I see right now, and that's where the vision come in play. And sometimes because it has not manifest yet, it's not just enough having it up here. We got to actually see it.
Yeah.
So, you can get a board, you can get a poster, you can get whatever. Some even do electronic. I like to have the board.
I agree with that because I like to have it in hand. But I was saying, like some people, we were doing about planning 2021, and I was saying get your journal. That's because I just like to write things out. But some people like to write things in their phone. I mean, not write things, but have it in their phone. And they're very, technical. I'm still old school. So
my vision board is right by my bed.
Okay.
It's the first thing I see in the morning. because I want to remind me, because sometimes you go throughout your day and things happen, you forget about your vision. You know, or just to remind you why you're going throughout that day. You know, why you're grinding so hard, or why you're pushing so hard, or giving you that hope throughout the day. And it's the last thing I see at night. And I do pictures, you know, whether it's my dream home, whether it's certain things as a wife, as a mom. So my vision board have every area of my life. Me as a woman, personally, there's some things as a wife, as a mom, as an entrepreneur, as ministry, as having a ministry within the church, being an evangelist. I have all those areas because why? I have a vision in every area of my life.
Right.
You know, and so it's so awesome that when I started at the beginning of this year, I actually had to take some of the things off the board because now I have accomplished some of those things. You know, and so now I take those off and put on what? New visions. You know, we are always evolving. We're always moving. So I always say, you know, sit down at the table, whether it's with you and your spouse, you and your kids. You may have a vision as a couple. You know, as work. Put it on paper. You have to see it.
So agree with that, Veronica. You know, you can't have something come to fruition when you just have it up here.
Right.
You really have to. It's got to be a visual thing. You have to see it. And like I said, I write things down. I just, you know, and even if I write it down like every week, the same thing, it just keeps reminding me of what I have to do and what I have to accomplish throughout the year. And I think especially with everything that's gone on with 2020, everybody's looking for a new way, a new life, a new job, or a new mission, just because of the whole thing, you know, with the pandemic. So I think everybody is ready to just start it new. And I think a vision board is just the perfect thing.
Yeah, some people say, well, I did a vision board this year. None of it came to pass. But guess what?
You still can do it.
Doesn't mean it won't come to pass in 2021, boo.
That's right.
You don't let my vision, my dreams don't have an expiration date.
Nope.
Because my God don't expire. So why do my visions and dreams have to?
What?
You just have to be patient, you know? And I always say, according to our vision, our plan, we got to make sure we're prepared for it. And we're ready for the things that we're really asking for. Are we knowledgeable? Are we in the, you know what I'm saying? You know, we want things, we have to make sure we're knowledgeable and we are going to be a good steward over those things. But do not allow, because that hasn't happened, to take your vision and dreams off the board, because they don't always have to line up to time.
I agree.
They have no expiration unless you give it.
I
don't
agree.
kill your dream because, you know what I mean? Don't do that.
You've got enough people that want to kill your dream. I'm just saying.
Dream killers. They call them dream killers, sis. That's what they call them.
They all over the place.
And they call them haters.
Come on now. There's a lot of those too. Haters.
That's right.
Seriously. No, and I say that, you know, because, you know, just thinking about things in my life that I had dreams of, and there were people that would kind of try to put it down just because of whatever reason, you know, to put that light out. Don't let anybody put the light out on you. You have a vision, you have that dream, and it's so wonderful when you see it become come to pass.
And don't let you be in the way either. You know, and we are the hardest one because we with each other all the time. You know, you check somebody quick, but make sure you check you too, boo. Because you sometimes can get in the way because of life, and it's okay. But check you too. Don't let you get in the way either. You know, and so I'm excited for 2021 because I'm thankful, I'm grateful. You know we have lost loved ones on this year. We know family people that we have lost. And we have friends. We're going to, you know, we have a funeral next week to go to, you know. And so we lost so much. So I'm grateful and thankful that we are here, you know, to see another year. And so make the best out of it. So we're grateful that we could be here to see another year. And whatever you had planned to happen this year, maybe those have did vision boards, but due to situation, circumstance, and life, it didn't come to pass. But that doesn't still mean it can't. I feel so bad and so disappointed when people give up when they vision and dream because of the time.
And you can't, you know, and that's why, you know, I created this show, you know, mainly because, you know, life doesn't necessarily end at 50, you know, even though you're talking maybe, like, again, we talk about retirement and all that other stuff, but there's so many other things you can do with, you know, the dreams that you had when you were in your 20s and 30s. that may, come to fruition now, and that's okay. And so it's important that we stress that it's important that, you see that vision, you see that purpose that you have, and you don't let it stop, right? And like Veronica said, and going back to being thankful, I am thankful for my family, the Odens, and just thankful for my husband and my little dog Ali and all the other people that are in our lives. I can name a whole bunch of other people, and I'm thankful to all of my subscribers.
Yes.
New
subscribers.
Yes. And we are going to do so much in 2021. So if you hear some things in the background, we're here because it's Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And we're at our
nice dinner.
Yes, we had a nice seafood.
Coco.
Yes, nice seafood dinner. Yes. And we just wanted to close out with our wonderful family to wish you a happy holiday.
With your family.
Yes.
Right.
So if the family will come up, we're going to just say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes, BJ.
Guys, this is family. Your family. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
This is what happens.
Hey, that's all right. Does anybody want to say anything real quick?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Be safe. Enjoy your family. We love you. Merry Christmas.
Happy holiday.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
We love you. Happy Christmas. See you next year.
Please click and subscribe. Hey everybody, this is Leslie Casey Blake, and like I told you, I had a mystery guest today, and here we are. Voila! I have my wonderful husband, Brian Blake, who is the assistant principal at Charlotte Hall in Baltimore City. He is also part of the Distinguished Gentlemen of Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated. And he's also working on his doctorate. So I'm glad to have him as a guest today. And we're following that holiday tradition and talking about the new year. And thank you for deciding to do this for me.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Okay. All right. So let's just start and say, we know we've been in a pandemic. And how did you make the best of a pandemic?
It was very challenging. I lost some good family members and friends. Through it all, it gave me the opportunity to reflect on what's going on, not only in the world, but what's going on in myself personally. And, it always comes back to, the fact that God is in control of everything.
That's right.
And we always have to remember that. And it'll help us get through the challenging times, which will become positive later.
I definitely agree with that. And we did lose some wonderful family members this year, and some due to COVID. So, we just want to extend all of our condolences to everyone, who has lost someone throughout this pandemic, okay? So, but, as we move forward now, Brian, I gotta call him Brian, so you'll be a little more professional today. What do you want to see in the new year? What do you want to see?
Well, I would like to see that people are safe, first of all. I pray for everybody's safety. And I pray that everybody, because there's so much stress as far as people finding work.
Yeah.
And not only that, there's a lot of people that are struggling to place food on the table daily. I want us to get back to a comfort zone where everybody can get to a point where they can, enjoy their lives and, be with their friends and family and do things to help others.
We've both have been watching the news, and we're just seeing all the food lines. We've been in cars where we were driving past and we were thinking it was something else. I think one time we thought it was a funeral procession, and then realized it was people who were they needed food. And it's just so unfortunate because this is something that no one, asked for, and it was out of their control. No, it was just out of their control. So that's definitely, I just want us to be in a more positive setting next year, and hopefully people get what they need. So, I guess going to you more personally, I'm going to ask you some personal questions here, these next two ones anyway. What is important to you? What's important to you, Brian Blake, for the new year?
Well, like I said, I know that in losing certain people in my life, specifically my mom and my father recently, and knowing what type of legacy they left, I want to personally make a positive social change on, contributing towards the betterment of society.
Yes.
I know I have personal goals, but I'm hoping those goals is, as I work towards my doctorate, but I'm hoping those will lead to something that will make an impact, because my parents, they left us such a wonderful legacy, and people still talk about, didn't realize how much they did for everybody in their, community and things like that. But I'm just hoping to live up to their name if I can.
You will. And just to give you a little insight, his parents was William and Elizabeth Blake. Mr. Blake passed away in early 2019, and we took care of his mother, Elizabeth, when that happened, and took care of her until she passed away of COVID in April. And I tell you, these two wonderful people who lived long lives, Mr. Blake was 90, Mrs. Blake was 87, and they left a huge legacy with people who loved them, and they were a part of the church community. His dad drove a bus for special needs after working years at the post office. So, and he was also a patriot. He served in the Korean conflict. So, and then you have his mother who worked in New York City. She worked in fashion. Then she, came to work in New Jersey, and they took care of my wonderful husband by sending him to one of the best private schools in New Jersey. Just to say a little bit about the wonderful Blakes, and we love them, and we hoped both of us will inspire other people by looking at what they've done, and we can inspire others. So I really appreciate that, Brian. And and I loved your parents just as much. So I think the tribute to them is going to be lasting. Definitely. Again, is there a personal goal though that you might want to see in 2021?
Like I said, I want to make progress on completing my PhD.
Yeah.
I'm working on that right now. But personally, I just want to, help, certain organization. I want to be supportive to you and your, not only your YouTube station, but also to your Diva organization.
Right. Mm-hmm.
As you see by the shirt, I support my godson and his entrepreneurship and making t-shirts, making this fire brand grow and grow. And I just want to be a good family person.
Yes, and you are. I appreciate that. And like I said, guys, I've been talking about different aspects of my nonprofit, and you will hear more about that in my shows in the coming months. But we also support our godson, BJ, and we have, again, his fire shirt. I mean, he's doing it, right? He is doing it, and I'm so proud of him. He is only 12. And that's what the Blakes do. We support each other. We support others. And, you have to be able to work together. You can't be separate. You got to find places and network and work together to push forward. And that's what we do. I think that's why things are so successful with all of us, because we support each other. And we try to, push each other to the next level. I think that's always important when it comes to, family. And so lastly, what do you want to tell our viewers as they move into 2021? What is some type of inspirational message that you might want to give our viewers?
Just tell everybody that you need to keep God first in your life. And no matter what, as long as you keep him in your life, you'll get through any struggle. I know I've went through a lot of struggles, and I'm sure everybody has. But when I look back on things, I always look back on, oh man, I'm not going to make it through this. And I look at back and, God always makes a way. So when you put him first in your life, he'll bless you and you'll see something 10 times better than you could never imagine. So remember to keep God first.
Oh man, that is just so great, and a great inspirational message to our viewers this holiday season. I want to thank my husband for being my special guest today. I know that sometimes in an environment like this it can be like a little tricky, but he did a great job. Didn't he do a great job? I thought he did a great job, y'all.
And just remember, y'all, to click and subscribe to my wife's station.
Please do. Okay, he got that click and subscribe thing. See, that's what you got. See? All right, thank you, sweetie. And thank you guys. And this is Leslie Casey Blake, The Interview. Hey guys, this is Leslie Casey Blake, and you are here with Entertainment Under 2. We got a lot to talk about in these 2 minutes, and I wanted to share some happy moments, but also know what the pandemic is really doing. So here we go. Britney Spears' boyfriend, who is a personal trainer, revealed that he had COVID, but he does thank his healthy lifestyle that made sure that he was able to just have a minor cold. So he suggests having this great healthy lifestyle, take your vitamins, stay hydrated, all that stuff. And a lot of people are saying that, but you know what? It's still scary. You definitely don't want this dreaded virus. So good that he's actually doing better and I think fully recovered. And next we got my girl, Taraji P Henderson. She's definitely putting that mental health issue out there, and I'm proud of that because myself, doing the same thing with my nonprofit. But she talked about really feeling like she wanted to end it during the coronavirus shutdown. So, the fact that she was so honest about how she felt, mental illness and depression, all of that is real. So take time to call friends to make sure that they're okay, because, a lot of us are not doing okay. Then there was James Harden. He's the guard for the Houston Rockets. And apparently he went to a club, not a strip club, because he made sure he said that. I ain't go to no strip club. But to a club, a colleague's success, and was there maskless and indoors. And that's a violation to the NBA rules. So, he's kind of throwing a little fit because they done fined him $50,000. Well, dude, you were maskless in a club, indoors. I mean, what you expect? Hey, people gonna do what they gonna do. All I say is just try to be safe. I know it's difficult, trust me, but we gotta do everything we can to get to the other side in 2021. And as much as he wanna give his homegirl props, it would have been best to do it at least outside. Dang. Finally, good news. So, Tom Selleck, who is one of the stars of Blue Bloods, left a 2020 tip in a New York restaurant. Apparently there's this new 2020 tip challenge where celebrities give out a tip of 2020, which is great. I wish somebody would send me a check with that amount because I sure could use it. No, I'm not a waitress, but I could sure use it. Anyway, it seems like it's catching steam. So we hope that this is something special to those waiters and waitresses who are working tirelessly through this crazy pandemic. So I say cheers to them for doing it. Again, you can cash at me at Leslie Casey Blake. Okay? Because a sister needs some money too. Just saying. All right, guys. This is Leslie Casey Blake for Entertainment Under 2. Yes, hunties. Silent night. Holy night. Holy
mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in a heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Thank you again for another episode of 50 and Unfiltered. Again, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a productive and safe 2021, because we sure do need it. So don't forget, look out for new information about our upcoming shows, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the new year. But until then, be safe, be kind, and continue to wear the mask until we are all safe again. Have a great one, and I'll see you real soon.